So then the president and Congress are giving us this media runaround saying, we don't need Russia, right? We can hit them below the belt. We're too good for them. But then that's just tough talk. And then behind the scenes, they're running to their big banking friends and saying, you can still work with Russia. In fact, we need you to. This was made clear in September when Representative Brad Sherman, a California Democrat, grilled JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon, and he said that he had proposed legislation that would close these loopholes that lets the banks continue to work with Russia, which this is not a loophole that was left there in purpose.
Yeah.
For their friends.
Right.
And then Dimon said, well, actually, these are not loopholes. I wouldn't put it this way. This is an amazing display of chest thumping. Take a look.
House of Representatives in May passed my bill, the Russia and Belarus Financial Sanctions Act, which would block that loophole. Unfortunately, the Senate remains somewhat dysfunctional. So the question is, are you going to exploit that loophole? But I'll be more specific. Mr. Dimon, has J.P. Morgan cut its ties with Gazprom and Vitol?
So, first of all, I wouldn't call these loopholes. The American government, the Secretary of Treasury...
Please don't respond. I didn't ask you to respond to my editorialization.
He's like, they are letting me do it. And he's like, don't say that.
To Gazprom and Vitol.
We are following the instructions of the American government as they asked us to do it.
So you are not...
I think they're
so
doing
the
a
answer
great
is,
job.
Mr. Dimon, it's a yes or no question. You have not cut your ties to the Gazprom and Vitol. Do you continue to own a major stake in the Russian bank, Sberbank?
No, we do not own a stake in Sberbank. I think that's in a mutual fund somewhere. And we've materially cut out some of the...
I hope you would cut all your ties to Gazprom and Vitol, and let me go on to Citigroup. Have you cut your ties with Lukoil and Vitol?
I just had one other thing. I don't think...
Not on my time, you can't.
No one is doing...
Reclaiming my time, Mr. Dimon.
The time belongs to the gentleman from California.
All right. So you see her face there? I clipped it because I couldn't believe she did that, because he's about to say, no, we're doing what the government, is allowing me to do. It's not a loophole. I'm doing exactly what's allowed, and I'm going to explain that. And then her face is like, we're not going to let you say that. It's such a condescending smirk that I have to play it for you again. So I clipped it. Nope. Can't say that.
I just can't get over. So, I mean, when we were talking about the story earlier today, the idea that the Treasury Secretary under Janet Yellen and the Biden administration goes to Jamie Dimon and these other big bankers and says, quiet, shh, here's what we want you to do. Continue to do business with Russia. Don't talk about it publicly, because we need you to do business with Russia. Otherwise, there will be mass starvation. There will be a global economic disaster.
And so these representatives get to stand up there and be like, well, we hope that you don't work with Russia.
Yeah, these loopholes. You found a loophole?
It's all they're doing is